The unprotected 120-volt bulb poses a significant electrical hazard. If the bulb breaks or the fixture becomes damaged, it could expose individuals to electrical shock or fire. The RMC conduit is designed for outdoor use, but the PVC fixture sockets and the exposed wiring could be susceptible to fire if the bulb overheats or malfunctions. The National Electrical Code generally prohibits the use of exposed wiring in concealed locations, such as inside conduit. The NEC also requires that light fixtures be listed for the intended purpose and have appropriate safety features, such as guards or enclosures. As suggested, using low voltage would mitigate the electrical hazards associated with 120 volts. However, the fixture sockets and wiring must still be rated for the appropriate voltage. LED fixtures provide bright, energy-efficient lighting without the heat or fire risk associated with incandescent bulbs. LED fixture sockets and covers could be used to protect the wiring and provide a safe installation. The wiring and fixture sockets could be concealed within the conduit, with a remote driver located at an accessible point. The remote driver would provide power to the LED fixtures while protecting the wiring from potential damage. Here are some recommendations. Firstly, consult with a qualified electrician to design and install a safe and code-compliant lighting system. Secondly, use low voltage or LED fixtures to minimize electrical hazards. Thirdly, conceal the wiring and fixture sockets within the conduit to protect them from damage and accidental contact. Fourthly, ensure that the fixtures are properly grounded to prevent electric shock. Fifthly, regular inspection and maintenance should be performed to ensure the safety and functionality of the system. Considering the concerns about the exposed 120-volt bulb, it's crucial to address each point systematically. Firstly, the risk of electrical shock is paramount. With an unprotected bulb, any contact, accidental or otherwise, could lead to severe injury or even fatality. Secondly, fire hazards arise not only from overheating but also from potential shorts if the wiring is compromised. Thirdly, NEC compliance is non-negotiable. Electrical installations must adhere to code for safety and legal reasons. The idea of running exposed wiring within conduit, especially with readily accessible sockets, directly contradicts established safety practices. Low voltage systems offer a significantly safer alternative, reducing the potential for severe shock. Even with low voltage, proper insulation and protection are still vital. LED fixtures present several advantages. Firstly, they run much cooler, reducing the risk of fire. Secondly, they are more energy efficient, leading to cost savings. Thirdly, they have a longer lifespan, minimizing maintenance. When using LED fixtures, consider enclosing the wiring and sockets within the conduit. A remote driver can then power the LED, keeping the high voltage components away from direct contact. Grounding is absolutely essential, regardless of the voltage. It provides a path for fault current to flow, tripping the breaker and preventing electrical shock. Regular inspections are vital to identify any potential issues before they escalate. Look for signs of damage, such as cracked sockets, frayed wiring, or loose connections. All of this needs to be considered. Given these points, prioritizing safety and code compliance should be number one. A qualified electrician can evaluate the specific environment and design a system that meets all requirements. There is no substitute for professional expertise in electrical work. The unqualified nature of the bulb will not make it easier to achieve that goal. Consider the long-term implications of each choice. While an initial design might seem quirky or innovative, it must be practical and safe in the real world. Regular maintenance is not just a suggestion, it's a necessity. Even the best installations require periodic checks to ensure continued safety and reliability. Furthermore, bear in mind that insurance companies may refuse to cover damages resulting from non-compliant electrical work. It is a risk that's not worth taking. Furthermore, the potential for legal liability in case of an accident is significant. Ensuring that the system is up to code and properly maintained reduces the risk of lawsuits. Also, document every aspect of the installation, including permits, inspections, and maintenance records. This documentation can be invaluable in demonstrating due diligence and compliance with safety standards. When choosing an electrician, verify their qualifications and experience. Ask for references and check their licensing status. Don't hesitate to ask questions about their approach to safety and code compliance. It's your right to know that the work is being done correctly. Also, be wary of any electrician who offers a significantly lower price than others. This could be a sign that they're cutting corners or lacking the necessary expertise. Consider the long-term cost of ownership. While LED fixtures may have a higher initial cost, they save money on energy bills and replacement costs over time. Look for fixtures that are rated for the intended environment. Outdoor fixtures, for example, must be weatherproof and resistant to corrosion. Avoid using extension cords or adapters as permanent wiring solutions. These devices are often overloaded and can create fire hazards. Furthermore, do not attempt to perform electrical work unless you are qualified and authorized to do so. Electrical work can be dangerous, and mistakes can be costly or even fatal. When in doubt, always consult a professional. With each choice there are consequences, and they should be accounted for.